Drunken Under Quarantine Show, presented to you by the Woolen Comedy Club. Here to remind you, this is a very adult show featuring very adult subjects and very adult topics. If you're ready for a very adult evening, please get ready for the Drunken Under Quarantine Show Season 3. Remember, stay safe, stay drunk, stay underwhelming.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Season 3, the Drunken Under Quarantine Show, episode 12. G-Dubs and I are here. We'll see if Island Boy shows up. What a week it's been. Man, I wish somebody would show up at my work and call me a big booty Latina. But then again, none of those things would be true. Let's get into the regular show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm, of course, Hickory, the Drunken Underwhelming. Welcome to the Drunken Under Quarantine Show, episode 12, season 3. Excited to be here. Sean is already in the comments saying, "What is up, bitches?" What's up, Sean? Good to see you, brother. I'm glad to see you're here. Hope everybody is doing well in this sweltering. I don't know if this is a national heat wave, but we're having a hell of a one in Vermont right now. But reporting in that my grass is still green. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into the show. We got a lot to get into tonight, whether Island Boy shows up or not. So, and pre-warning, this Saturday at the Woolen Comedy Club, Hickory hosts. Ryan Kenyon will be headlining. We also got Kevin McTaggart, GW Foley will both be there, as well as Vincent and Dom doing a couple sets of burlesque. Very excited for that. Because, I'm a dude. I like that stuff. I like artsy dancing. It's fun. And it brings a real flavor to the show, especially to a Hickory show where people are there to get drunk, let loose, have a little bit of fun, hang out on a Saturday night with a rambunctious group of entertainers. And generally, Hickory host shows are pretty good. So, yeah, be the Woolen Mill Comedy Club this Saturday. Doors at 7:30. Show will be at 8. BYOB. Make sure you don't carry your beer through Montos. Although there is a pizza place right below. Get there a little early if you want pizza, because that shit's always busy. Especially because it's like the one restaurant that's open in the town that the comedy club's in. The town that I live in, Bridgewater, Vermont. It's it's kind of a one-horse town. There's a store and a restaurant, and that's about all we got. Luckily, we have a fire station. That's probably the nicest building in town right now because it's brand new. Anyways, I'm rambling. It's the Drunken Under Quarantine Show. Welcoming to our spotlight stage, my man, my friend, my comrade. Please help me welcome Mr. G.W. Foley.
What it do, motherfuckers? What is up? It is Wednesday night. I'm drinking Italian-style lemonade, which is vodka, lemonade, lemon juice, and limoncello. Which
How is it?
It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm a minute late. I got the alert on my phone now.
Oh, I rambled.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I was looking at the time going, fuck, I'm late for a very important date. Call me the White Rabbit. I'm singing Jefferson Airplane. Yes.
Oh, he's here. Hold on. Okay. A comment just came in about you, Collen. It said Island Boy has been detained by AOC in her invisible cuffs.
I would detain her any day.
I figured we'll get into that later on the show. G-Dubs, you got the floor, my friend.
So what's going on with me? I had a... Dude, my lighting fucking sucks. I need better lighting.
You look like in Willy Wonka when the kid ate the everlasting gobstopper.
I know, like, if I go...
I blame the shadow people. This is
not what I wanted to do with my time. It's fucked with my lighting. I'm not normally this red. Like, I am warm, but
Have you
It is
been
hot.
drinking more than usual, G-Dub?
no. I mean, yeah, dude.
that doesn't make it better. It just looks
No,
worse.
that makes it
no,
worse.
it's getting redder. Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
I didn't know.
Oh, there we go. Oh, turning
GW's
into
got the
a
worst
raspberry.
sunburn anybody's ever had.
You win nothing. Good day, sir.
But I want it now, Daddy. Yeah. So I had a fun talk with my psychiatrist today. A lot of people still look down at going to psychiatry, and I'm like, but they give me the good drugs, you know, like the stuff that where I'm like, all right, I can handle life now. I don't need to be under the influence. I can just do that freely. It's kind of funny being on a show called Drunk and Underwhelming when I'm not really supposed to be getting drunk on the meds I'm on. Galante.
Whoops.
What's the worst that could happen? Right? Mixing drugs. I mean, all you have to look at is Heath Ledger and just be like, yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Just don't take sleeping pills. That is the big thing in life that I've learned.
Yep.
That don't
Get
take
yourself
sleeping pills.
with other things.
Yeah. You can mix all you want, just don't mix sleeping pills in it. Because that's the downfall. That is what got him. Which sucks. You know? Like, how do you explain that to your daughter? Oh, daddy died because he couldn't sleep. So he took some pills and heroin. You know? Maybe one or the other, buddy. One or the other. Don't mix. That's the lesson I've learned in life. Don't mix. As I will often mix. I'm a mixer. I admit it. But I'll do like the same thing, like downers and uppers with uppers. Actually, that's not even true because after these limoncellos, I'm gonna be drinking Red Bull because that's an upper. It's helping me lose weight. It's helping me look skinny.
It's working. I love the limoncello on you.
Yeah, it's great. It makes my face red. Looking for a new dog, not like to replace the old dog, but like to make sure that he has a buddy to play with. Because there's a lot of times where I'm busy doing stuff, and he's like, Dada, let's play. And I'm like, I'm busy, bitch. Like when you look at the poster for tomorrow night's show, yeah, I was busy doing that. And Murphy was looking at me being like, let's play ball. And I'm like, fuck you. Daddy's working. This is how Daddy makes the big bucks. This is how you get kibble. Not true, but you can imagine if it was like that. Yeah.
My budget didn't just go to beer.
Yeah. I kind of miss working, sort of. Then I think about it, and I think about all the stress that it caused me. And I'm like, yeah, fuck this noise. Yes, Matt, Collen is wearing shorty shorts. He is. He's wearing Daisy Dukes. Get him Groove Cat toys. Kyle explaining the toy.
So I'll explain for my alter ego that she was talking about there. That so we have a toy that we call Grover, and it's got 2 wheels and a thing that you can screw and unscrew from the top, and it just moves around sporadically. We also have one you can remote control, but it just moves randomly, and it has like a toy on the end of it that it like swings back and forth and swings in circles and stuff.
Yeah, but is
It's
it
more for
designed for
cats.
something that grabs a hold and shakes like an animal?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, she just brought it in. Okay. We got Groves.
Yeah, he would fuck that thing up. He would.
So both of these can move independently, and so it'll just kind of cruise around and throw the toy all over the place. Thank you, beautiful assistant.
Yeah, he would fuck that thing up in a heartbeat. Like, he would try. He would play with it and just whip it around and hit somebody with it. Because that's what he does. He likes tugs. And I don't think that thing will tug enough for him. And Daddy likes rubbing tugs. So, if anyone out there wants to do that, let me know. Yeah, so I forgot where I was when we started talking. Oh yeah, get a dog for Murphy. I wanted to get a big dog for him. You know, something that will teach him some responsibility. And apparently I can't do that because it goes against my lease. And I'm like, fuck my lease. What are they going to do? Kick me out of my house in this market where they can charge a fortune more than they're actually charging now? I don't think they do it because we are good tenants.
Fair.
Yeah.
They're
so
rare.
How are they going to weigh my dog and be like, oh, he's over 40 pounds? I don't think so. I could lie and be like, he's anorexic. Or he secretly identifies as a chihuahua.
Yes. There we go.
You know? What are they going to do? Can't kick him out for that. That's like an ADA thing.
Yeah.
I think. So that's going on. What else is happening in my life? I think my car auto body guy is disappeared off the face of the earth. I've left more messages again, and I literally drove there to see him today, and his shop was closed. I just want my car back. That's all I want. I not that I'm not enjoying the time that I'm spending with the missus driving to work, but maybe I just want to sleep in. You know? Be like, fuck you, bitch. Get your own way to work. Bam! Take that. As she beats the ever-living shit from me calling her a bitch. Because she's not. If anyone in a relationship's a bitch, I am. I am a complete bitch. Like, and stuff.
I'm sorry. Are you looking for an argument?
No.
No,
never.
I support GW every
I support you. If you want to identify as a bitch, GW, I will respect that.
Good. We need more respect in the world.
I respect you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That is very true. I should have realized that when
the worst part is town.
The worst part is I think he skipped town with my car. And that's why he's not answering the phone. Anyways, that's enough of me rambling. Let's turn it over to Collen, the Nar boy.
The Narland boy.
So for the first time in over 3 seasons, I have officially pulled a GW.
Woo!
It only took 90 degrees, but tonight I'm not wearing any fucking pants, man.
Yeah.
Me neither, but I'm not standing up.
Woo! Boy, let them breathe. I might even just lose these boxer briefs now that we're through that segment of the show. I'm just wandering around, balls naked. Don't mind me. I guess first place will start is an interesting week on the Vermont Stand-Up Group page. For those of you who are not on the page, it's a stand-up group page that has supposedly everybody in Vermont doing stand-up on it. And Natalie Yanks of Vermont Comedy Club sent out a post, a little message, to snuff out any confusion and branding in the community that the Vermont Comedy Festival is not being run by the Vermont Comedy Club, which she said is being run by myself and the Woolen Comedy Club, in which she tagged both of them. Which I think is really a monumental day because it's the first time that the Woolen Comedy Club has ever been mentioned in the Vermont stand-up group page. And the first time it's ever been acknowledged that there's another club in Vermont. So that was it only took 7.5 years of doing comedy in a brick and mortar location, but we got there.
But now I can't open my shows with my favorite line: the only comedy club in Vermont that claims not to be the only comedy club in Vermont.
Well,
I love that.
I'm gonna fact check this right here. Let's just go ahead and see what we go. Okay, boom. It's gotta be about, right? Info. Too difficult for me to navigate.
Damn you, internet!
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh wow. I like the beginning of it says new model, same mission. This is coming out of COVID-19 crisis. We are more committed than ever before to the mission. That's great. I mean, I think we've made some really huge changes at the Woolen Mill since COVID as well. Like we added a popcorn machine. And that's it.
We've had very regular booking.
Yeah, no, I'm picking. I'm just saying we if anything, we're doing more of the same.
Mostly the popcorn machine. Let's be straight. I love that.
No, we got a new sound system, projector, lights, snack bar.
Yeah, Sean said it's kind of like Coca-Cola advertising for Shasta Cola for free. Yes, yeah, that is what just happened in the Vermont comedy.
Well, it was so funny on so many levels to me because in the one it was like this festival is getting a lot of attention and interest, and it was like, and then we're answering the phone being like, we have nothing to do with it, you know.
Yep.
And I would love for everybody to be involved in it, but there, you know, I there seems to be not as much of a willingness to participate sometimes. So everybody is welcome to participate and submit, and I really think this is going to be a wonderful opportunity for the Vermont stand-up community. It's already drawing a lot of interest to Vermont, which I think, you know, is a developing and building scene, you know. So I think it takes all of us working together, you know, to really, you know, develop the scene to the next level. I had some thoughts. Yeah. That's basically it. Been working on that. Excited to announce our headline comedian on August 1st. And submissions are still open. So for anybody who wants to kick the things out, I will leave you with this. This is pretty funny. I'm going to be in South Carolina, and I'm trying to perform at the Comedy Cabana, which I performed in a couple years ago. It's a really great club. Cooter Douglas used to be the MC. He just recently retired, but I reached out to Cooter to let him know I was going to be there about the comedy festival. And he said he just retired, but he'd be willing to post. So he posted it via the Comedy Cabana in South Carolina, his own page, and some of the producers. And this is what he wrote, pitching the festival. Hello, fellow comedians. A new festival. I met Collen Doyle several years ago. He did a guest spot at the Comedy Cabana. Nice guy, and he looks like Tom Cruise. Check him out. Thanks.
Nailed it.
Perfect.
That was the takeaway. Nice guy, looks like Tom Cruise. Submit to the festival.
Perfect.
That's been my week. Like to keep the show moving. Move it over to the reason we get together here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. The man, the myth, the legend, Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming.
Should I do the thing? No. Anyways, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, I don't know why I did that last week. I think it's because during a lot of like my self-produced videos, I do like a kind of like a "Hi, I'm Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming. Welcome to Hickory Reacts," and I do a thing like that just because it's, I don't know, it's comfy. You know, it feels the same every time, which is nice. Because nothing else is the same every time. My reactions are all over the place. Like sometimes I'm like, damn, they're good. And other times I'm like, wow, that was shit. I got a lot of views on it. I hope not everybody thinks my channel is that bad all the time. But we're at 2,340 strong. So thank you guys for supporting me on YouTube. Also up on the Rumble. That's going up to like 44. And that's all organic. Rumble doesn't really promote anything. So that's awesome in its own right. And now I have people comment on YouTube that are like, hey, I found you on Rumble. People on Rumble that are like, hey, I found you on YouTube, but I prefer over here. Nice. This is cool. Yeah, so earlier Matt said, Collen wearing weird shorty shorts. Yes, he was.
Those are actually my underwear, Tiny. You're welcome.
Sean said, isn't it the time we're supposed to be notifying the authorities? Drinking drug seekers? See something, say something. Bridge over troubled Bridgewaters. Pumpkin Spice Paxil coming in October. That was a mouthful, but I loved reading it. That was fun. Matt said, as an actor producer... Oh, first he said he left the frame. As an actor producer, shouldn't he know he can't just peace out? Haha. No, the joke is that I produced this show.
Yeah. And I'm an incompetent actor who doesn't hit his mark.
And
that's what we do.
To be honest, about every other show, I'll be like, yo, I'm going to go grab beer, hit my my logo button, and peace out for a minute.
Yeah, see, Hickory has the logo button. Just when I get up, everyone sees my butt ass and underwear.
Yeah, because like these thighs would blind you right now. They're not meant for with this intense light coming down on something that white. Like everyone out there in TV land thinks that I am pretty pasty, I'm sure, but like this is nothing. Like this is my tan section. Like I spend a lot of time outdoors. I have a fairly decent tan in real life. If I stood up, my thighs, it would just be a white screen. Like I could just put another logo there that was just a whiteout screen and it would work.
Gotta get you out there tanning in the nude, buddy.
Yeah, I hear you. It's that my property's not big enough to put fences up on. I'm having an issue with that.
Yeah, fuck the
fence. While we're here, I will share a yard update. Sean, last week or the week before, brought up I put up a video a while ago that was me pretending to play lawn watering simulator while I actually just watered my lawn with my garden hose. So I wanted to keep that quick little update going because it is July 20th. It is the hottest day of the year, and so this was my beautiful yard on let me full screen this. This is my beautiful yard on May 15th, I believe. So given we had just come out of winter, nothing major there, but first off, would you like to guess what the yard looks like? What the yard looks like now?
It looks like the Serengeti, just grass everywhere.
It's not bad. I'm not gonna lie. Colin, have you been by the house recently?
I have not.
Okay, so house yesterday after a fresh mow. Yesterday night, because Monday's my normal mow night, but well, one of my normal mow nights, but it was raining like hell. This was yesterday after the mow.
Wow,
that grill,
is lush.
That grill right over here is in the same place that grill is in this photo. For comparison.
That's great, man.
So that is the yard as she stands. I had to share it because Sean mentioned it last week. But yeah,
great.
She's coming lush. Pretty crazy considering it's like 85, 90s, but I've been a dick about it. I'm out there watering it and taking care of it and fertilizing it. And
I thought you were going to get a roller for the back of your mower.
We are. I'm just kind of like, I'm waiting because to be straight. So let me go back. Where I'm standing in this photo, like back over here. So that's actually the lid of my septic tank right there. And this is our rock wall we had put up yet last year when the house was like this whole area was raised. Back here is seriously, and you can't really see it in that one, but if you were to just keep going with the mower over here, it would drop off a ledge like 2.5 feet. And down there is just incredibly, unbearably not flat. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was. It is gnarly.
Mow it, bro.
And I don't know if it's like I can mow it, but it sucks. So I don't know if it's because of the heavy equipment or whatever, and they didn't like smooth out that spot. So after I level that, I'll be getting a striping kit, like a roller for the back of it.
I love the look on GW's face.
I know, I'm a loser. I'm sorry. I had to share
I'm
it.
jealous.
Dude.
I'm jealous. I wish I had my own lawn to mow.
Can I get a picture of GW's face just sitting there smiling, punching up the lawn, right there? I just want that on a T-shirt.
We're that would be funny. Drunken underwhelming lawn care, where we all just like sit around and talk about like. I'll feed you guys lines and we'll.
Hickory just hammers out 11 beers before he fires up the mower.
It's literally me behind the shed getting high the entire time. I don't know if you guys. I was joking the other day that if I had like a lawn care channel, the theme song bit would be that 5-second clip of a Kid Rock song from Devil Without a Cause, and it would just be like, and before I cut, I go behind the shed and I fire it up, and that would be like my theme song. I would just say like Hickory's lawn care. But that would be the quote, and then every video would start with me literally just smoking up a joint behind my shed, like, so today on Hickory Lawn Care,
we're all about that grass.
Let's enjoy this one, boys. You know, I don't know if anybody will watch it, but then again, there's like a popular lawn care channel on YouTube where the guy's name is Lawn Bra. And he laughs more than I do during my reactions, and it's fairly entertaining sometimes. So who knows? Sean said, and if your mowing lines illustrates that you drink and mow, if your mowing lines illustrate that you drink and mow, if I can be honest, I wish that were true, Sean. That I was like that cock. That was why my mowing lines looked like that. It's because I've never had a nice yard, so it's never mattered to me. Like how the lines looked, and this is me trying to learn how to get straight lines before I get the striping kit, so that when I do, I have them. But what happened here was, and I feel like such a fucking dork explaining this. So I started I started with a straight line off these rocks, and I realized that I put my new tiki torches, because we just got these last weekend. This one's a little far out from the stairs and from the path, and so I realized that following the area of lights that I had to take a little angle, and then I cut it back because I didn't want it to like go across. Yeah, no, I'm a dork. Anyways, let's get to the regular show where we can talk about fun stuff and not my lawn. You guys ready? Yes, we did survive that. Sorry. Comments and Matt said, looking fresh. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Sean said, your mowing lines illustrate how drunk you were. Cross-hatching will help hide imperfections. Matt said, checkerboard that lawn. Yeah, next season, Matt. Next season, I'll be posting lawn pictures on the Instagram, because I'm going to be the dork that tries to figure out how to put a flag in his yard, because why not? But yeah, the rolling kit's not that expensive. I looked it up the other day.
You can paint it like a football field.
Yeah, so basically how that works, and if you didn't know, is that the reason that lawns have stripes like that is because there's a roller that sits behind the mower and actually lays the grass down after it cuts it. And so when you're looking at if the grass is laid down towards you, it looks super dark green. And if it's laid away from you, it looks light and shiny. And that's why lawns have why that stripe appears. is that it's how the grass is pointing at you.
Interesting.
And so the trick is just literally there's a roller sitting on the back of the mower that has some weight in it that rolls the grass down as it goes over it. So it cuts it and then it bends it over.
Do you switch the direction of the roller to reverse the?
No. So when you mow in stripes, right? So when you go down and then you come back, and you turn around and you look, when you went down, it's bent away from you, so that's a shiny stripe. And when you came back, it's bent towards you, so that's a dark stripe.
I see.
And enough of those, you create the pattern, and then you can cross hatch them and do all sorts of weird shit.
I see. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting. I spend too much time researching shit. Anyways, let's get into the first topic of the evening. How the drunk is this news? We're now the most unhealthy live stream show on the internet. Thanks, Bill Gates. Yep, here we go. Bombshell alcohol study funded by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation finds only risks, zero benefits for young adults. Kind of phrased weird, but okay. They say people under the age of 40 start risking their health if they consume any more than 2 teaspoons of wine or 2.5 tablespoons of beer per day, a new study suggests. The analysis, part of the wider Global Burden of Disease study, was funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, published in the Lancet Medical Journal on Thursday. It found that for young adults between the ages of 15 and 39, there were zero health benefits, only risks associated with alcohol. Almost globally, almost 60% of people who consumed unsafe amounts of alcohol in 2020 fell into this age bracket, according to the findings. I'd like to think we contributed a little bit to that. So we really
I'm not in that age bracket anymore. So.
Oh, that's fair. I didn't even look into the study to see maybe there is a better. Maybe there's a better profile for you. Like maybe it is good for people over the age of 40.
Yeah. Thins your blood.
Benefits of drinking alcohol. Well, a study warned drinking only led to health risks for younger generations. The GBD research team found that for people over the age of 40 with no underlying health problems, consuming a small amount of alcohol each day could provide some health benefits. These benefits included reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, stroke, and diabetes. An example of a small amount of alcohol was between 1 and 2 3.4 ounce glasses of red wine, the study's author said. Globally, men were far more likely to drink harmful amounts of alcohol than women, the studies found. I'll drink to that. And while researchers stating that of the individuals who consumed harmful amounts of alcohol in 2020, 77% were male. So go us, man.
Yes.
We're killing ourselves faster than the female population, but that's all right. If there's anything I've learned in the past few years, it's that men are expendable, especially white cisgendered men. There's plenty more to replace me, and I'll be doing fine on the liquor train. Thank you, Bill Gates.
Look like the Eminem movie awards where he does "I'm the Real Slim Shady." It's straight white guys everywhere.
That's right. Anyone seen Ron Deutsch on Instagram chug massive amounts of light beer? No, I've never watched that. Sean said, "Oh great, Bill Gates and his new Beetle beer, Bug Booze." Ooh.
I don't know if I want to drink fermented beetle.
Some cricket vodka? Nobody's in?
What's the sugar content for a bug?
Oh, speaking of that, Matt, I'm going to do that same thing. I will be right back, gents.
Now it's the awkward part where we have to carry the show without him. God damn it.
God damn it.
Damn it. It's, yeah, he never answered my question about how much sugar is in a fucking beetle. God damn it. What a producer. If I was Bill O'Reilly, he would have that information ready.
I'm Googling right now Vermont's only comedy club.
Well, were you around? Because I wasn't doing comedy, but there was another comedy club in Burlington before BCC.
There's actually a video that came up. It was posted 10 years ago, and it's entitled Vermont's Only Comedy Club, and that was Levity. Um, yeah,
Never played there.
I don't see that being pushed as much anymore. That's good to see. Yeah, doing a little deep dive. And that's good.
Yeah. Who would thunk Vermont could support 2 comedy clubs?
Absolutely. I think so. And, it's one of those things where there's nothing, malicious about it. If someone started a comedy festival called the Woolen Mill Comedy Festival, that'd be a little fucking odd, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But, Vermont Comedy Festival, it's kind of shocking that there's never been one before. And, but I would say just initially, even just talking to some of the people we've been dealing with, I think we're really well positioned in this area to host something like this. And I think it's a lot to take on,
I want to sign up, but I don't have any good video footage of me. Like, I have old video footage.
We're going to have to shoot some this Saturday, GW.
Yeah,
the Woolen
true.
Comedy Club. We'll be there live. Ryan Kenny and headlining. Kevin McTaggart, GW Foley, Dom, and Vincent will both be performing burlesque sets. And, we're going to have a good old time this Saturday. Hickory hosts. Excited.
Warming up this, getting hot in July. Getting hot in the middle of July.
Okay, so
it's my hot dance.
Now that we've explained why alcohol's bad, to be clear, I wasn't getting up to go pee. It was that I had to change my underwear because I'm so sweaty sitting in this chair that I was like, I'm going to chafe by the end of the show. So,
well, that's why I took off the sweatshirt. I was
sorry
like,
if that was oversharing.
I mean, that's crazy because you installed that AC unit underneath your desk that blows directly on your balls. I think that would be helping, but I guess
it's like literally the fan is full force under there, dude, and it's still just.
He's got the under desk fan just blowing on his nuts.
They're still just hanging over the desk chair. I gotta say, it's awful. You know? Matt said I changed mine 5 times today. Yeah, understood.
Good job, Matt.
Especially if you're working outside, I feel.
Dry, buddy.
I feel for those guys on a day like today, man. I can't imagine being outside. Like, it's.
Oh, Tiny wasn't outside. He was in an air-conditioned car.
Yeah, he was still. His little window AC was keeping it at a cool 73, and.
Tiny's like Rain Man. He's just like rolling into Kmart. Like, definitely need to go to Kmart. Definitely gonna need some more underwear.
Sean said that's the most horrible story I think I've ever heard. A bunch of hogs sweltering in a crock pot of humidity. Yeah, it's bad up here, man. The humidity has been killer. He said like Vietnam in the underpants. Yes.
You need to get that like wicker drying underwear, man. Like it wicks away the sweat.
Yeah.
What I really want is a chair cover that does that. Because like the chair is made of like that, like I don't know, it's like vinyl or faux leather or something. Right. And it's like when you get a sweat going on and you're not wearing pants because it's really warm.
That's the sweating right.
It gets
through that.
sticky. Yeah. You know,
sweating
you like.
Right in the chair.
That's why I had to mute the microphone before I got up because otherwise you guys would have heard the, like the sweat vacuum.
I hate it when it's hot because I'll sweat through my shorts when we're doing this show, and like my chair is stained in sweat marks. Like it looks like I pissed on my chair.
Okay, so we need to start raising money so we can build an air-conditioned studio is what I'm hearing. We'll get on that. More funding. We need more funding.
I like
Maybe we can find a
just
grant.
A desk, like real hillbilly style. Just a desk. We chop it out. We put an AC in it. Boom, Bob's your uncle.
That's right. Okay. One more comment. The gravity bong of boof. Yes, that's exactly what it was. It was a sad tale. Okay, so here's one before I read the next topic. Colin, if I told you that the Democrats were funding pro-MAGA conservatives to run primaries, what would you say? Do you think I'm a conspiracy theorist? Or do you think that sounds like something so stupid it might work?
Well, I'm always a fan of trying to take the stupidest route and seeing if it works. So why not?
So the next headline: Democrats are actively funding the greatest threat to our democracy. You know, if you believe that part of the story. Here we go. We got, wrong one. That one. Here we go. This is from Business Insider. Oh, yeah, I'll take off the overlay there. Democrats spend over $1 million to boost Dan Cox, the Trump loyalist and 2020 election denier, who just won the GOP primary for the Maryland governor. Yep, this guy, Dan Cox, won the GOP primary for governor in Maryland, July 19th. Cox has openly denied the results of the 2020 election, winning Trump's endorsement. I don't know if those things are directly related. It seems like they tried to make it like they were.
Not to draw your attention away from the story, but look at Trump's hair.
It's like perfect.
It's like...
It's pretty amazing.
How does one accomplish that? It's like... It defies logic.
It's a lot of product, my friend. A lot more product than like a 70-something-year-old man should have in his hair.
It's like it goes up like this, and then it's swooping back across like that, and then back around and down. It's unbelievable.
It's like Hulk Hogan's hair if he grew it out to like his lower back, and then just swooped it around in circles.
Around and over and back down and tucked it back around the back.
I mean, it's mildly brilliant. I'm not gonna lie.
I think all alpha males should get a haircut like that.
Matt. Sean said you need to build an underground bunker studio 56 degrees year round. It's actually a really good idea, my friend. Matt says, looks like a sideways peanut in the shell. Sean said it's called the cinnamon bun. Yeah, it is kind of like a cinnamon bun. Cox has openly denied the results of the 2020 election, blah, blah, blah. The Democratic Governors Association spent over $1 million on TV ads that likely boosted Cox's name recognition for Republicans in the state, the New York Times reported. Yeah, it's one of those. Dan Cox, Republican backed by the former President Donald Trump, won Maryland's gubernatorial contest. The real story here is that the Democratic Governors Association spent $1 million on a Republican's campaign, which raises all sorts of questions like, how do you feel about donating your money to the Democratic Governors Association when they're spending their money on Republicans? It's fucking weird, right?
Yeah,
I get the strategy. I think I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I understand what they're going for. But asinine. Like, just mind-boggling.
Well, here's the thing with this. This is very similar to what happened when Trump was running for president.
2016, bro. Yeah.
Like, every news outlet covered him, gave him press, gave him attention.
Yeah, they're like, there's no way this guy can win. Let's make sure they run him so he'll lose real easy against whoever we put up.
Yeah, and then they put up Hillary Clinton.
Yep, they put up the most unlikable politician. I mean, it's a tough running up there on the top, but I'm pretty sure she's got it, right? I don't know. Is that just me? Is it because of the time I grew up in that I think Hillary Clinton's like awful and can't stand her?
I mean, when you kill a bunch of people, that kind of includes that you're a terrible person. And I wish I had a list of names off the top of my head of people she's killed.
Unfortunately, someone else has compiled that for you. We're not going to pull it up on the show, but pretty sure a list of names may exist. Colin, what do you think when you hear about the Democratic Governors Association spending $1 million on Dan Knox, an election-denying MAGA dude?
I'm not going to lie. I was looking at pictures of Donald Trump's hair, trying to figure out if there's any other way you could possibly style it. And I've arrived at it's not. I think he's done the best with what he's got. I think this is a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how this pays off for them at the end.
Cheers to that.
I mean, why not? Why not? I mean, it's like if this was boxing, it's like you're like trying to we're gonna bring such and such guy in who's like a lightweight to beat to box this heavyweight, see if no one notices or something like that. It's it never picks up on it, which I guess they have. It's in the press now, but it makes sense to try to get someone in there that you feel confident that you can beat. I guess If you're gonna play dirty, let's play dirty.
I saw a meme earlier that said, "What? There's the way things are going. The GOP should fund the Green Party and split the Democratic base."
That would.
I was like, that would be some next level shit right there because it would do it.
Donald Trump comes on television. He's just like, I love the Green Deal. I've always loved the Green Deal. It's my favorite color. Everybody knows I like gold and I like green. These are my two favorites. Okay.
Matt said, I agree. It started with Bill not liking her. Yeah, I mean, like, really, if her husband can't stand to be around her. I think that's like a good litmus test for politicians sometimes. Is like, let's ask their spouse, what's their honest opinion? Although none of them would give them, but if you could actually get an honest opinion of a spouse of a politician, they're just like, no, he's a fucking scumbag.
Oh, he's a piece of shit.
He says all this stuff, but then when he's drunk with his friends...
I'd like to hear what Ted Cruz's wife would say about him.
Oh, me too. That would be eye-opening.
I can't believe I let him ejaculate inside me twice.
Multiple times. Like,
Ted Cruz is straight?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, that's the narrative.
What I said was he ejaculated a woman at least twice.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Or into a turkey baster that was then placed inside a woman.
Yeah, true.
There's more ways to skin a cat than one, GW. Let's not forget all our options here. There's also the crazy Drake's girlfriend kind of way, where you just fish the condom out of the bathroom garbage. And then, you remember that one? And then you're pissed off that he put hot sauce in there? Yeah. Yeah, and then you act like he's the bad guy for putting hot sauce in his condom before he tosses it in the garbage. Yep. Yeah. What a fucked up world we live in, right? Like,
it's like Ted Cruz always used to say, just because two possums sleep together in a pillowcase doesn't make that a pair of socks.
This is true. And that's an old Texan saying.
It's an old saying, and there's a lot of truth to it. So,
Sean said, "Are you shoving cocks down my throat?" Colin, I feel the coercion to agree with you. I'm not sure what he was talking about specifically, but he said Cox, like the governor, or the potential governor, Dan Cox, the guy that just got all this funding. $1 million. Like, throw it at me, dude. Like, that's Democratic Governors Association. I'll be whatever you want to be.
Well, what we want you to be is, if we're going to be Cox, we need you to be Cock. Okay?
Cock. What about Kuntz? Could I be Kuntz?
Yeah, Cock would probably play better than that.
Only if you change your first name to Harry.
Harry Kuntz. I would, whatever. That works for me. I'll change my name. I was thinking about it after I saw the...
this fall, vote for Harry Kuntz.
I saw the people, like, all the posters are up because the Vermont primaries are in August. And I've started to see ads on, and I'm like, fuck, I should do a fake run for Vermont Senate as Hickory the Drunk and Underwhelming. Like, not even putting my real birth certificate name on there, bro. Literally Hickory the Drunk and Underwhelming. And I'm gonna go with the platform that I was talking about last week, where it's like, Hickory the Drunk and Underwhelming is pro common sense gun control. What that really means is repealing the NFA and the ATF. Fuck yeah, machine guns for everybody. Like, that would be like, it'd be like one section of the site, and then you'd have to click read more, and then it would be like the real part. It'd be like,
I would just have it click to being like all of a sudden like, fuck yeah. Then cuts to like Mountain Dew with a machine gun, just being like,
Did you guys see a couple years ago the Mike Hawks, the attorney from Texas?
all right, I thought you said my cock.
Wow, we
Mike-
saw that earlier today.
Mike, Cox. How many cocks is this?
No, Hawks.
Hawk.
Like,
Mike Hawks. No, I don't remember.
so he was a attorney out of Texas, and he used to do these ridiculous commercials, like Saul Goodman style commercials, and
no
like fucking Dewey's and shit like that, and like very patriotic. I want to get the director that he did do campaign videos for me.
I think we should all do it, and we should run, and we should all run in different, you know what I mean, like run as different parties. Because I actually just learned, so
Oh, that would be hilarious.
as an off-topic segment for this, are you guys familiar with Lemon Party?
No.
Are you?
No, but if it has anything to do with limoncello, I'm on board.
No. So Lemon Party is one of the OG shock sites. Does that ring a bell? If I said that, that it was like a
Like steak and cheese.
yeah. So shock sites were like the Two Girls One Cup thing, and those sites were Meat Spin. I don't know if you're familiar with those. Anyways, Lemon Party was a a site that was lemonparty.org. And you went there, and it was literally just a picture of three men engaged in, three very old men. I'm talking like 70s, full wrinkles, whole deal, engaged in kissing and oral gratification amongst each other. So it was like one of those sites where, yeah, engaged in some serious fellatio. But it was a site where you'd like, hey, you'd trick people into sending people to this lemonparty.org site. So it was like, people would put up fake flyers that were like, are you sick of high gas prices? Think Lemon Party, lemonparty.org. And then you go to the site, and it's just this photo. These three old men. It was a great site. But that led me to doing some research the other day. I found out there was actually a lemon party in Canada for a while, where these guys were, so they realized that climate change was unstoppable, and they became pro climate change, and they decided the best way to go about things was to go pro climate change until Canada was the best area to grow lemons, and that they would convert the entire Canadian economy over to lemon production. And this was like a real group of dudes, and I was like, as I read this, I was like, oh man, this is reminding me of my really bad idea I had on the first season of the show. Do you remember that party idea, G-Dubs?
No.
The $1 million party. You remember that? So the premise is we're just going to give $1 million to everybody and do nothing else. If we win the presidency, we'll give you $1 million and we'll kick our feet up on our desk and do nothing for 4 years. That's the premise of the party. So I think we should
run the numbers here before we make any.
No. Okay, who cares about a budget? Because they certainly don't right now. I think that's part of the fun, It's like nobody really cares. So why should we even pretend to? I think part of the fun is of the troll is that you're really addressing the heart of the issue. Is that's really what our politicians have been doing to us for the past 50 years? Is hey, we'll give you this, we'll give you that, we'll give you this. We're not actually going to fix any of the issues. We're just going to pretend we're going to give you some bullshit that might work. So I think it would be really funny to just run on that premise, like wholeheartedly buy into we're going to give you money and then we're not going to do anything.
300 trillion. That's all we need.
300 trillion.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Why not?
It's roughly $278 trillion in the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah. Well, how much money do we give the Pentagon every year?
So if we tax the New York Stock Exchange at 100%, and then Because we can do that. We'll be the government. We have a monopoly on violence. We can just have men. We can take away your guns and then have men show up with guns and take your shit away. It's pretty perfect. I think it's a great idea. I think if we have to borrow it from China, whatever.
They're gonna love
because
it.
that's what we've been doing for years, right? So fuck it.
Well, now here's the question, though. Here's the question: is that $1 million taxable?
That's a good point. That's actually part of my strategy. Is that we are going to retax that million? No, I don't care. No, because that would require me doing something. GW. The point is, I give you $1 million, I kick up my feet, and I do nothing. So no, taxing you would actually be doing something after giving you the money, because then I have to enforce taxes. So yeah, I guess we would tax you, but if you don't pay it, like, nah, whatever.
Now, would you be
so stupid people are going to pay taxes. Everyone else is going to get a full $1 million.
Would you be able? Would you be willing to do $100,000 party?
If you dissolve the entire New York City stock market right now, which is probably around $30 trillion, gave it to 300 million Americans, every single person in America would only get $100,000.
Oh God, I guess so. We're gonna have to lie. We're gonna have to be the $1 million party and give out $100,000.
Yep, exactly.
But at the flip side, we can just have the Federal Reserve print whatever we want at that point.
We
'cause we don't
could,
charge.
that's true, but we could just do the way that we've always done it and just promise everybody $1 million and then give them $100,000 and say, "Oh."
Actually, that's a great point, my friend. See,
I mean, that's more of a political party move, you know. There's a little bit more, you know. You give them a little bit of a promise. We promised you $1 million. You never had a fucking chance at $1 million, but
You didn't fit the criteria to get the full $1 million.
You thought when I stood up there and I said I'm promising you $1 million, I can stand by that? Are you fucking crazy?
Sean said new campaign slogan for Hickory: drop the cocks and gain the wood. Go Hickory. I
like that.
I'm on it. Now I just gotta have an opponent named Cox too, because I'm not moving to Maryland to run for that place. I don't know. No, fuck no. We're gonna do this in Vermont. It's gonna be grassroots. It's gonna be organic. It's gonna be fair trade, single source, pure cut Colombian Coke fueled Energons going into the campaign.
Let's tax the drug dealers.
Tax the Yankees. That would be a good point. Well, a lot of people are saying defund the police. I think part of mine will be I want to re-thugify the police.
Thugify.
Yeah, I want them to just bust into drug houses. They're not going to arrest anybody. They're just going to take all the drugs and money, which is really going to disincentivize drug dealing.
And guns.
My drug and gun plan is to have the police take that shit and bring it back to me. And then what's going to happen is well, I guess I'll be president. So whoever is the governor of said state is then going to shoot a video and post it to YouTube of him doing the drugs and shooting the guns and having fun. And then it's going to be like, see, this is what you're doing. Every time you do this stupid shit, you're just giving a politician free stuff. And that's going to be the incentive to not do drugs or have illegal weapons while you're doing drugs. Have all the legal or have all the weapons you want. Just don't do stupid shit like have a kilo of coke in your house.
And under the $1 million campaign, all drugs and weapons will be legal. So
that's right, because we're not doing shit, bro.
Yeah.
But
we are gonna party out.
We're gonna thugify the police.
Thugify them. I want them wearing gang colors.
Yeah. So don't worry about Woodstock. You won't see a cop for 4 years. They're gonna be down in Rutland and Bennington and Burlington, taking care of some shit. And by that, I mean probably setting up a drug trade. The only thing that's going to be the deal is the only thing there's going to be nothing illegal other than if you violate another person's right, they're perfectly within their right to defend themselves. Welcome to my party. It's the $1 million party where you might only get 50,000 at the end of the day, but we won't fuck with you.
That's still more than what Trump gave you.
That's right. It's more than Biden gave us. It's more than Obama gave us. It's more than Bush gave us. And I promise
Obama
I will
didn't
murder
give a shit.
at least I will murder at least one least kid than anybody on that list. That's. I'm not saying I won't murder any. Sean said, what do you think about the FDA and federal marshals raiding and closing down a members-only Amish farm? In addition, they have the authority to do surprise inspections also. On the Amish? I didn't know that. Did you know about that?
No.
No?
I mean, if they're selling product, they would be...
Yeah, technically liable.
Yeah. So, what were they doing wrong? What were they selling? And knowing the Amish, it was pretty much fucking everything.
Yeah. Industrial people they are. Anyways, we're going to kick it over to the after show this Saturday at the Mobile Comedy Club. We'll see you down there. Mr. Ryan Kenyon, Kevin McTaggart, GW Foley. Colin, will you be around?
I will be around.
Nice.
Yep.
Dom will be there.
Tickets available online now through Eventbrite. So get your tickets. And we'll see you guys there.
Yes, we'll be down there with Vincent and Dom doing burlesque. Anyways, that's all I got. I am, of course, Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming. Please go follow GW Foley at Foley Kills and at GW Foley. Go follow Colin at Colin Doyle or Colin D, as well as the One Mill Comedy Club. And we will see all you crazy people in the after show over on Rumble. We'll see you there. We got a lot of Colin's Hall Pass to talk about. We'll see you then.
Are you saying you want to show me your tits? This is a weird show.
Show Season 3 After Show, presented to you by the Woolen Comedy Club and Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming. Remember, this show is a very, very adult show. Very, very adult subject matter. Very, very adult content. Please remember to stay safe, stay drunk, stay underwhelming. Most importantly, let's go Brandon.